Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vault Hunters SMP with the leftovers. Yep, I'm out here on my lovely bridge looking back at the main island and it's continued to grow, although in less dramatic ways since the last video. But I'm sure that will change probably by the end of this video because that's just the progress that we have here. But speaking of progress, I've already started working on my base. I really wanted to just turn around and have it all be done, but no, I don't work like that. But here we go. We've got a castle in the works up on the cloud. And yeah, as often the case in skyvaults, I'm kind of resource locked. Let's go take a look. I've basically taken the footprint that Fuzzy gave me on top of this mountain and filled it in and made walls. I'll come in later on and add windows and other treatments. I'm just trying to get something up. All that dark oak that I harvested has come in really handy for this floor. I think it works well with this color palette, which is a combination of just various bricks. I've got tough bricks and this heavy stone and this polished andesite and some regular cut tough. And you know what? I think it works. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. But andesite is what I'm bound on right now. It seems like you can't get any andesite in raw vaults. There's plenty of tough in the raw vaults, as well as stone and cobblestone and various other things. In fact, a lot of this I got from harvesting what was already in the vaults, especially the stone and stuff around the vault portal, because you can harvest that and not affect the timer. But andesite is a lot more rare. I had 3 blocks, well I had 1 block and I traded for 2 more of compressed andesite that we found in a factory room, and I've already used all that up. So real soon I'm going to have to run into the vault and try to be able to find some more andesite somewhere in a generated theme and just hope that I get the right theme. It might take a couple vaults, but anyway, progress has begun. One of the things I also need to do is get the vine. Right? Remember, I want a beanstalk that winds its way from the end of the bridge and probably even down quite a bit, honestly, up to the castle and maybe even up quite a bit too. I don't really know. But blocks that are green and good for a beanstalk, they're really not present in any raw vaults. There was some in this mushroom theme where I got all the dark oak and I just didn't grab any, so I'm going to be on the lookout for that. There's always green terracotta, but at the same time, I want something more, so that'll be also on my list to do real soon. But for right now, boy, I'm currently level 12, and as I look at my quests, I'm like way behind on my quests. Look, this is the Vault 10 objective, where we start getting into elixir vaults. So I've got a lot of quests to do, and I think that needs to be my first priority today. So the first thing we got to do is acquire the Vault Forge. Now I'm sure some of my compatriots around here have a Vault Forge already, and I could just go pick it up and complete the quest, but I'm going to need one anyway, right? I mean, long term, I can't do without a Vault Forge. So let's go ahead and craft it on up. Aha, I knew I had scavenged a blast furnace from the vault at some point. Yay! Here we are, no problemo once again. So as a reward for creating this, we get all of the stuff that we need in order to make a magnet, except now it needs 1 vault gold, which is... Do you mind? Stop trying to push me off the island, silly sheep. Anyway, but it gives us 81 bronze, which was the old cost. But now that we're in update 12, it needs 1 gold, so we'll have to convert that on down too. But let's grab that. And yep, now we need the magnet, which we make in the Vault Forge, of course. Yep, see, we got 81 bronze and it wants a gold. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Now we craft a magnet and complete the next quest. Okay, now we need the artisan station for modifying the gear. And let's see what that costs. We need yet another netherite ingot and an anvil. Most of the anvils that you find in the vault are chipped. Yeah, this one is a damaged anvil. That's how most of them are in the vault. And I don't have a real anvil. Now, fortunately, I've been running a lot of raw vaults, so I think I might just be able to make that anvil with my iron here. Initially, we were really short on iron. It was in real short supply. But fortunately, we've gotten better at running raw vaults and doing better about being able to collect the resources. So it's not quite so difficult anymore. There we go. Next quest complete. Now we have to use the thing. So I don't think that these quests are significantly different yet. I think most of the new quests with update 12 come after like level 20 or maybe even up to level 40. But I do like the quest progression and how it helps you each step of the way. You know what I mean? Well, since we have this unidentified magnet, let's go ahead and identify it. See if it's better than my current magnet. It's not. But fortunately, it really doesn't matter whether it's going to get us anything better or not. We need to do this for the next quest. So there we go. That's kind of all I care about at the moment. All right. Next up is the Vault Recycler, and that is handy indeed because I've got quite a few jewels over here that are the old style, right? And they're really big. I just want to get rid of them. I want to smelt them all down, and I need that Vault Recycler to do that. All right, more chromatic steel, more netherite, and a lava bucket, which isn't really a problem, fortunately. Because by now, you know, we've all been working through these quests. We all share a lot of the common goals. So we have a little farm room set up down here. And one of the things that we have is a lava farm. And I've been using this to smelt up my stuff, as well as Vert's big smelter down there. But, you know, I almost died going down there last time, and I'm a little scared of trying to go back. Plus, there was one time I went down there and I ran into a giant slime. Apparently, he's on a slime chunk. So, yeah. So I've just been using my little furnaces over here with a bucket of lava. And it works out really well. So boom, Vault Recycler. And I think, let's see, what is our next quest? Oh, now we're moving on. See, I kind of expected that we had to smelt something down in the Vault Recycler because that's what all the other quests have been doing. All right, now we're on to a brand new thing, the alchemy table. The alchemy table is a little difficult to do. It requires, you know, gas tier and nether wart, which require going to the nether, which fortunately we do have. Actually, I got a gas tier from the raw vaults, so that's pretty easy to do. It's just such a weird recipe, but it makes sense because these are common things that go into potions, and that's what this is about. I almost didn't have enough to craft this. 2 chromatic steel blocks is really, really expensive, but I did manage to squeak it out. So here we go. And the alchemy table is something I don't know that I talked about recently, but this one is really, really good. It needs a fair amount of resources, but you can put your plain old vial in here and get an additional benefit. Some of these you have to unlock via the alchemy archives, but like this one, just flat out restore 40 mana or get an additional speed, or honestly, I like this one, regeneration or extra absorption hearts, because when you're taking one of these potions, you're kind of in a precarious situation, and one of these two things is going to help out quite a bit. And there's a lot of things that you could do. And again, these require unlocking from alchemy archives, which are only found in the vault dungeons, like past level 20 or 40 or something like that. So this is all much later on, but 8 gold and 8 vault diamonds is pretty expensive. Nevertheless, I really think it's worth it. So yeah, I gotta try the regeneration. I've never really tried to use any of these. I usually just manage with my own heal or the vials themselves. So I think that this could help out quite a bit. Let's go. Ooh, that's a pretty animation. And now I get 4 hit points and +1 regeneration for 20 seconds. It just made it all that much better, didn't it? And of course, we also get to complete the quest. Very nice. Oh, eat a burger. Actually, just craft a burger and then you get some more. I have not eaten any burgers yet, so that should be pretty easy. I don't know why, I just tend to not eat the burgers. I know there's really no reason not to. I just feel like I should save them for the better burger parts that we get later on, you know? So yeah, why craft up a hamburger, which really isn't very much XP, when you can wait a little bit, get some cheese or lettuce or something, and then get a whole lot more XP to go with it. But that's probably a bad mentality, honestly. I probably should just go ahead and craft up all my burgers and just craft up whatever kind of burger I can make whenever I get it. So another quest down. We get our 10 burgers from that, and now we have to reach level 10. Which, come on, yep, thank you, finally figured it out. We can do, and now we have to put the seal onto a crystal to force us to run an elixir vault. And I imagine everybody knows what an elixir vault is, but just in case, Up until now, we've only run vaults with the objective of find the monolith. But now elixir is a different kind of objective. You get some elixir every time you do something in the vault, and it's random with each run how much elixir that you get. But the goal is to collect enough elixir to fill up your bar. So it is kind of nice because it just rewards you for flat out running the vault and doing the looting and killing that you're already doing. But there can also be a lot of strategy to it because certain activities give you more elixir than others. And at this level, basically doing anything will let you finish the vault probably. But as you get higher and higher levels, you really need to be more strategic about the actions that you do and only doing those actions that give you lots of elixir if you want to have any hope of actually completing the objective. Unfortunately, I've been working on this crystal and I got it ready, so let's just do this. We've been wanting to run a vault. We got a crystal, we got a seal, we got a quest. What more do we need? Now, before we do go, I do want to follow my own advice and just make up all the burgers that I can and eat all the burgers that I can because, like I said, I really haven't done it that much. So we get one cheeseburger, only had one piece of cheese, and we can get another 14 burgers. And the real question is going to be, is this going to be enough to pop a level? I've got a long way to go in level 12. That one did pretty good. I think we might make it. I think just barely made it to level 13. So I guess if we're going into the vault, I need to spend my skill points. What to do? Oh, I want to save it for speed. I want to get some speed and I want to save that next skill point. So maybe we'll finish this vault and get another level and then I can take some speed and I will really be happy about that. So yeah. For right now, I'm going to save it. Okay, let's go in and get this elixir vault done, and I need to be on the lookout for andesite. Well, we got a bunch of, what is that? Basalt? Oh, scoria. I know Vert was looking for scoria, so maybe I'll have to try to collect some of that. I don't really think that I'm going to be getting any andesite in here, but, maybe. Ooh, these white crystal blocks, I think, would also go very well on the cloud. Well, harvesting should actually come second. Let's focus first on completing the vault. Oh, and it's ores. Oh, I love my ores. You know that. Vault fighters are giving us a lot of elixir, as are skeletons, so that's all good. And our ores. Like I said, this first one, you almost can't not complete it. It's just they give you so much. The overall amount of elixir that you need is pretty small. So yeah, this is going to be pretty easy. Come here. Let's get that yummy elixir. Yay. Oh, halfway done already. Oh my goodness. Ooh, pretty dragon. This is such a weird POI too. All these clocks, the cuckoo clocks. I think I want them. They look cute. Might as well get these guys too. I don't know why, but might as well. That was a champion. Either above or below. I don't know which, but that was a champion. Nope, it was above. Woo! Let's pillar up here. Where's the champion? There, nope. There he is. And just start killing everything. Uh-huh. Oh my... Wow. He like one hit killed me. Wow. Okay, well, that wasn't so good. I mean, sure, I was already taking damage from the other things, but I totally forgot about the bricks. Man, the bricks being able to knock you off things, oh, that's a game changer for me. I've got to get used to that. Well, since I went through the trouble to... He's got elevators. Vert's already got elevators unlocked. Okay, well, since I went through the trouble to collect all that scoria for him, let's leave it for him. It's not much. I was hoping to be able to leave more, but you know what? I'm sure he'll appreciate it. You know what? I just realized also, that was my first death of the server. Can you believe it? That's the first time I've died at all, period. Well, let's hope this one gets better, because we still need to find those resources for the build. All right, let's go. Okay, yes, we have some andesite here. Yay! I will take that. Have I said how nice it is that the vault timer doesn't start when you're in this first room? I got as much andesite as I could see, and now my inventory is pretty darn full, but I do have several stacks of andesite that will go a long way toward finishing out the build. And of course, I forgot my shulker box. Yep, of course I forgot my shulker box, which would have been incredibly useful since I'm already loaded up on all of these other blocks. But, oh well, let's go. Ah, we gotta head upstairs. And we know that there are no longer any altars in the vault, so that must be a monolith. Easy peasy. Why are you bricking me from down there? Come on. You can get to me. Oh my god. What the heck? That's 2 in a row. Did you catch my mistake? Right there. I was using the pickaxe. Ugh. Wow. I know my armor's scrappy and low level, but that is just... apparently I need a lot more armor and durability. Oh my word. I'm embarrassed by that. Well, I guess I need to take a break from vaulting, huh? Now that I did get the andesite that I needed, I can get back to building the castle. I guess that's a sign saying, take a break. Now, if you guys aren't using a trowel, oh my gosh, it is the best tool ever for building. So you see all the blocks in my hotbar? Those are the blocks that I'm using to build with. And as I use the trowel, it just randomly picks one and puts it down. I mean, how... this is perfect for a builder, and it makes it so easy to get this variated look that I've got here. Oh man, vanilla Minecraft needs this. I mean, it really, really needs this. But this is one of the few things that just comes unlocked automatically. You don't have to do any mods to get this, and it is so nice if you're trying to do an interesting build. Alrighty, well, taking a look at it in FreeCam, I think I'm liking the size and scale anyway, based on the entranceway. I'm scaling it so that the entryway is big enough for the drawbridge to flip up and fit correctly. And I think this is fine. I think this is good. I feel like I need to do something more with the walls and instead of just making them straight up, but you know, I'm going to work on that a little bit later. I think it's time to put on floor 2, kind of change up the roof a little bit, and keep building up. Progress is coming along on that. I'm kind of stuck. I'm just kind of stuck on it right now. So I'm going to take a break and run a vault and try to survive. All right, let's try this again. Nice, another one of these themes, and I can get some more andesite, which is actually really useful. I need some more. Now let's hope that I don't die in this one, though. Oh, what do we have here? Uh-oh, an X marks the spot. These could be really good, and especially ornates, which I am wanting, or they can also be really, really bad. Now the trick here is to be able to have some water. Hopefully I don't die in the water. Having some water gives you a nice, easy way up and out. And then I do this to block everything in until I can see what it is. Oh, and it's a good one. So this will be great. I need the gear that's in here because I am getting outclassed. Absolutely. Although it sure looks like the ornates aren't giving hardly anything in terms of elixir, which I suppose is okay. I can deal with it. But I would appreciate some armor, and I'm really not seeing a lot of gear pieces in all these ornate chests, which is super sad. Yeah, it looks like I only got the one piece of gear. I mean, I'll take it, but I was hoping for more, honestly. Oh, where are you guys coming from? No. Ah, storm arrows saving my butt again. They were falling on me from above somewhere. No more gear. Oh, and we also completed the elixir. Very nice. All right, 20 seconds. Let's go. It's not a good win. No, it's not a good win, but it's a win. I'll take it. Oh my word, 28,000? How did I get that much? Goodness gracious. Oh, elixir vaults get a ton more. 18,000 just from the objective. Wow. Nice. Took me to the next level, which is what I wanted because now I can get some speed. I have felt so slow. So glad to get a little bit of extra speed. And here we are after a couple days of real lifetime. I've had an opportunity to think about what I'm doing here with the castle. My first goal initially was just to put some walls up and to get a shape placed. And then I had to sit back and kind of look at it and think about it, hem and haw a little bit. You know, that's just kind of my creative process. Some people can just start building and get it all done front to back, and I'm not at all like that, honestly. So anyway, what I've decided is that it's a castle. It needs some towers. And I really don't have any towers well defined here. I could potentially make this into a tower, and I might. But going into FreeCam here, we've got this area out at this end, which kind of naturally looks like a tower. So I think that one needs to be a tower. We've also got this curved area here, which definitely looks like a tower already. So I think we can lean into that. Bringing this tower up quite a ways and bringing this tower up quite a ways can really help to define the shape of this and make it be a castle. As far as the rest of the second floor, I don't want it to be the same shape as the first floor. So we're going to cut it off. This area over here is going to be open, kind of a space between two buildings. So we'll have a building right here, probably connected to a tower right here, an open space right here, connected to a tower right here. At least that's what I'm thinking about right now. Now, obviously, I've got a bit of work to get there, but I think once I get the shape a little more fleshed out, it'll start to look a lot better. I mean, it looks okay now, but it really doesn't look much like a castle. So, anyway, let's get to it. Now, while I was in here building, Corey came along and offered to put in some feral flare lanterns. That's these little things right here, and they're something that you can make from Torchmaster, which is again something that Corey unlocked. These things are really, really nice in that they light up a big, big area, and therefore we can eliminate the torch spam all over the island, which really helps to make it look a lot better, honestly. So thanks so much, Corey. But unfortunately, while he was installing it, bad things happened.
Oh, there's a hole in the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. That was scared the crap out of me.
I'm fuzzy. Okay.
Well, I could put water in that hole when I find it and use it to get back down again.
Yeah, where is it at?
It's like right in the middle.
Yeah, I put water there. I assume that was the same hole that you fell in, but maybe it wasn't.
Oh, you know what it was? I fell and I tried to go to the other water stream.
Oh, and you jumped?
So my body's way over there.
Oh.
But let me try. Oh, this is a bad idea. Can you possibly move the water to the front of the cloud again?
Of course.
Because I'm in the water stream now, and I just realized after I dashed that there's no way to get back up.
You're in the water stream? Okay, so I removed
I'm in the first water stream. It hasn't dissolved all the way yet.
Oh. Well, it might take a while to
So I might die again.
dissolve. Yeah, I picked that up a while ago.
Or wait, I could try to just dash back to the other stream.
Well, I picked it up, so yeah, I mean, you could try. That's up to you.
Yeah, this one's almost dissolved. I'm going back. Okay, I'm in the one in the middle of the floor.
Okay, I'll put it back.
I might be able. Oh God! I was gonna say I might be able to dash the gap, but this is like torture. No, I'm falling again. Well.
So
I need the play-by-play.
For science.
Okay.
I'm trying to be helpful, and it's really just being painful.
So Corey found
retrieving something.
Yeah, I fell through the floor because Fuzzy missed a block, and now we're trying to retrieve my body and play in musical water streams. It's
I have
it's too
rockets
late.
now.
I'm
It's
already
exciting.
over here. You want to just join me? Wait, now which water stream are you using?
Oh, Corey, no.
Oh, I didn't know you were.
Oh no, Corey.
The communication here is not working out very.
Well, I was trying to move the water over to where your corpse is, which is like halfway in between this water and the original water. but I didn't know that you
Oh.
dashed into it.
Oh, I really screwed up now. Let's just take a minute, okay? Everyone, just take a break. Let's figure out where my body is now. No, it's okay. We just need to
platform down
figure
the
out
bottom.
where my last body is,
Well, it looks
and
like
then
it's
I
at the
can just
base of
swim
the.
down and get it. I think it's by the original. I tried to jump back to the original
Yeah.
one by the bridge.
Yeah.
That's where it should be.
Okay.
So let's make a plan to
Do you
acquire
have
the body from that
Okay,
side.
I'm picking up the water again.
water
I can get the
and
body as
make
long
a
as the water
platform?
stream stays in the same spot. That's the only confusion we had, because
Yeah.
I went to one and then he switched the water to the other side, and then I jumped back to the one that was falling.
Oh, okay. Do you have
So
free cam?
we're good. We got this.
Yeah, it should be
No,
right at the base, right down here.
just keep the stream steady there for a minute, and I'll be
Don't
right
cross
back.
the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
That's where I went wrong. I was crossing streams, and
Well, I mean, that
Ozone
was like
didn't
in
get
the
the message
intro
I
of
was
the
trying
movie.
to.
Like, it was like, don't cross the stream.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Anyway, back to building. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Looking at that, just the addition of some outlines of towers and then what I hope to be the second story building really helps to give it some definition and some shape. Don't you think? It's kind of hard to see, but there is a second tower back there, and I really feel like I need to make that a lot taller, but otherwise, I feel like the scale is really good. I think this one could also be taller, so we'd have like lookouts at both ends of the castle, but yeah, overall, I'm really liking the way this is going. So now we just gotta get up there and lay down some more blocks. Whew, that was a lot of building. But I think it's starting to come together and look really good. It is still very samey. I gotta figure out what color roofs I think I want to put on there. But once I put some colored roofs on there, it'll really pop. And I think it'll start looking really, really good. And of course, there's still lots of details, windows and things like that. But man, that is starting to look pretty darn good. The next thing I need to work on is the beanstalk that goes up to the beginning. I've got water here because, yeah, Corey had a little bit of problem getting up to my castle here and ended up dying in the void. So I'm just leaving that water there for right now, but yeah, I need to work on my beanstalk. I think that's also going to add quite a bit. So what do you think? Think it's coming along pretty good? I'm liking it. I'm a very slow builder, but all in all, yeah, I'm liking the direction that it's going. Well, I think it's time for one more vault. That's enough building for one day, and it does look nice if I do say so myself. But I need to try to find some resources. I need to try to find something for the beanstalk, and I need to try to find something for the roofs, for the peaks of my buildings, because that's really going to make a big difference. And I also need to find a bunch of glass, because I also want to add more fluffiness to the cloud, and because I want to add some clouds underneath my bridge. So that's all going to take a lot of glass. So I made myself up a new shovel, and all it's got on there is smelting. So I want to call this the Glass-O-Matic 9000, because using this on sand will produce the glass that I'm after. Additionally, I rolled up and got a new sword. The axe was really nice, but I think the slow speed was really causing me problems, and I got lucky with this sword. I got 2 chaining and 12 attack, so I'm losing 4 attack over the axe, but the +2 chaining should go quite a ways to helping control the mobs. So I'm going to give this a try too, and as usual, just try to stay alive. Alright, well, let's vault. It is a coconut theme. So there is sand. That's nice. So let's try out the Glass-O-Matic 9000 right here. We do have to make sure to get just sand and not the rocky sand or the dirty sand. None of those work. But vein mining some sand makes a lot of glass. This is actually really satisfying. Alright, well, let's vault. Ooh, yeah, I do see prismarine. That's going to be nice. I'm going to have to try to get me a lot of that too. Ooh, that's an interesting POI, all right. I don't know that I've ever seen one like that with these pipes running around. I like it. I also like these leaves, and I think I want to try to collect these coconut leaves. I think they would look good around the beanstalk because it is supposed to be, really large, and they've got a very large leafy texture to them. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to complete this vault because I'm doing nothing but collecting resources. But again, it's Skyblock. That's kind of what we got to do, you know? Because we can't really get them very easily anywhere else. I mean, I could grow coconut trees and collect the leaves from them, but I mean, it's also so easy to do it right here. Yay! Alright, well, yeah, I'm not going to make it. I did get some nice resources, and I am glad for that. Could I completed the vault? Yeah, I'm sure I could have. I just didn't. Because I didn't want to. I'm prioritizing other things. Alright, well, it was a good vault. Lots of good resources that I definitely needed. Let's go. And still popped a level. Got enough looting in to pop a level. Nice when that happens. Well, I think that's all the time we have for this episode. But hey, don't go yet. Don't leave yet. I want to say thank you so much for the big increase of subscribers that has happened in the last couple weeks. We're now cresting 750 subscribers for the channels. And wow, I just can't say thank you enough. Do I dare to hope that we might hit 1,000 by the end of the year? Do you think we can? That would be an amazing way to close out the year. So for now, I'll just say thank you so much. Remember to click that like, maybe even do the subscribe if you think it's worthwhile, and we'll see you in the next episode. Be excellent to each other. I'm out.